Legends, I have been feeling a little bit under the weather for the last week or so. That's why there's been no uploads, but I'm feeling a lot better now. So I'm here with a brand new vlog for you. So legends, from the title of the video, feeling great. I have been under the weather, but that's not why I've used that as the title for this video. What I'm referring to is the last upload on the channel. If you've not seen that yet, go back and check that out after this video. Getting rid of my film qualification, I believe the title of it was. I've been uploading that much on different platforms this last couple of days. Titles have escaped me at this point, but I have been pleasantly surprised at how good I feel now that I have made that decision to get rid of that thing. There is, from time to time in your life, you're going to come across situations and things that are just going to throw up mental blocks in your head. And for me, the film and TV qualification was exactly that. I explained it in a lot more detail in the video itself as to the reason why I made the decision to burn it. But I wasn't not in the best headspace going for that. I went for it for all the wrong reasons, basically. And ever since then, since having it, it's just been like an anchor around my neck, and it's been holding me back the whole time since getting it. And since I made that decision to get rid of it, burn it, get it out of my life altogether, it feels like the weight of the world has been lifted off my shoulders. I feel absolutely fantastic right now. And it just goes to show you, sometimes the crazy decision is the right decision. And, you know, you make your own goals in life. And, you know, we're brought up to believe that things should be done in a particular way. And if you don't do it in that way, you're not going to make it on whatever enterprise you're trying to get started off on. And you know, for me, past insecurities just drove me to actually go for that qualification. And you know, if you check out our video, I did say that when I went for that course, I literally, the modules had like an exam at the end of each one, and I literally jumped over the top of everything, went straight to the multiple choice exam at the end of the module. Didn't even look at the stuff, half the stuff, or even read or watch any of the tutorials or whatever was part of the course, and straight into the multiple choice. And I came out in the high 90s percentage on the entire course without even looking at the most of it. So, you know, education, don't get me wrong, education is an incredibly important thing in life. You need to know what you're doing, and I wouldn't recommend that everybody that has a qualification runs out and burns it. You know, if you're going to be a doctor or something like that, you know, you're going to need that qualification. But when it comes to something like TV and movie production, I feel that the industry, in my mind, has kind of tricked people into thinking that they need to have more than what they really need to be a part of it. Now, when I went through conclusions, I had a great crew right there, cast and crew both. And in all honesty, I did not at any point in setting that thing up look at anybody's qualifications. Like, the closest thing I looked at was Frank's CV that he sent through, and you know, seeing the amount of stuff that he had worked on in the past. And you know, you don't need to see qualifications at that point. You need to get out there, make your mark in the world, start creating, and your content itself will start speaking for you. And you know, I'm not trying to blow a lot of sunshine up my own backside here, but Conclusions is a pretty damn good film for a self-taught indie filmmaker. And if you actually check the website itself, I have got a film gallery page on there, coinsagemedia.com or here'srodders.com. You can get it through that as well. And you see all 6 of the short films I've worked on up to this point. Right from the first one, it was called Twilight. And literally that film was made up on the spot as we went. I had an idea what we wanted to do, had a start, middle and finish for it. And literally just shot the first shot of the film. What do we need next? Dreamed it up on the spot, did that, and we went through it. No external audio. There's a bit of dialogue at the end of the film. It's very, very difficult to hear. But it is what it is. You learn by doing it. And that first film was sketchy looking, but it worked. And as you get through, you progress through all the films on that page from top to bottom. Conclusion's been the last one. You'll see a hell of a big difference between the first and the last one, and it comes from actually doing. And I lost sight of that for years because of my own insecurities. And again, as I did say, that certificate just felt like a weight tied around my neck, and it was just dragging me down, and it was a real psychological block for me. And now that it's gone, I have been able to write so much easier. I have, over the last week or so, I've cranked out about another 73 pages worth of indie film material. And up until recent months, I had severe writer's block. I was getting absolutely nothing done. Today, I got up and recorded 4 podcasts for Hellmouth Hotline, one of my podcasts. And when I go home tonight after I do this video, I'm going to bang out maybe another 2 podcast episodes for the Scheme Me Up Body podcast. So, you know, it goes to show you, just whatever it is in your life, if you can work out what it is that's creating that psychic block in your head that's holding you back, if you can work that out and do something to change it. Now, it could be something completely different for you. It was that qualification for me. In the wrong headspace when I went to get it, and it just, you know, didn't help me in any way, shape or form. Even in pitching some ideas online, it did not help in the slightest getting anything off the ground. Whatever it may be for you, maybe you're in a sketchy relationship, you're not happy, you need to get out of it, you're scared to do it, you feel it's going to be the judgment is the big thing that's going to kill people whenever they come to this decision. I know a lot of people, when they see that video of what I did, are going to be judging me in a big bad way. Like, a lot of people are all about the qualification. You know, it is what it is. Whatever you need to do to escape that mental block, you do it. It's all up to you. It's your life and your life only. There's nobody else going to live it. You get up in the morning, you look in the mirror, the only person staring back at you is yourself, and that's the only person you have to live with at the end of the day, and you need to do right by that person. So, you know, it could be, as I say, some sort of stupid qualification that you're trying to work on but you're not happy. Like, you could be in university right now, or college, whatever it may be, maybe doing something that maybe your parents have wanted you to do but you don't actually want to do it, and maybe changing that path is the thing for you. Again, maybe you're in a relationship where you're not being treated well and you're scared of the judgment of actually leaving a partner. And like, I've been through the whole divorce thing myself back in the day, and for me, I grew up in a super religious background, and for me, a divorce was the last thing that I would have ever wanted to happen to myself. But it happened. We went down that path, and me and the ex-wife now we're fairly good friends these days. Like, we don't pass each other without talking to each other. We're in a place now where, like, if I needed her for something, I could quite easily call her up, and she'd be the same with me. It is what it is. You need to live life, get your own experiences, do the stuff that's right for you, and again, nobody's going to live your life for you. On the subject of super religious backgrounds, like, one of the biggest decisions I made was a church environment I was in for a lot of years, and when I went through the whole painkiller thing, those people weren't there for me. It was a really, really poisonous atmosphere, and I'm going to get a lot of judgment for that as well, but it is what it is. And I made the decision to turn and walk away. Haven't heard a word out of any of those people in years now, and I couldn't care less. I'll never hear from them again. It's just, you need to do what is right for you. Like, I'm repeating myself in a major way here, but it is the truth. You're in charge of your life. You're in charge of your own happiness. You're in charge of your destiny, and nobody else is going to do the work for you, bar you. And you need to be your own biggest fan sometimes. And that crazy decision could be the decision that frees you from whatever's holding you back. I know the decision I made with that film certificate was probably one of the best decisions I've made in the last 10 to 15 years. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this video. It's a little bit longer than I was expecting, but I haven't been on for a while, and I haven't been talking to too many people, so it's been good to get a chat with you. So right, I'm off. Guys, stay safe, and I will talk to you in the next video.